Hi everybody, it's Severine, and I'm here today with the first of the YouTube Pagan Challenge series on our channel. Last year we started our channel in August, so we kind of decided that it didn't make sense to start the Pagan Challenge so late into the year. With us just starting out, we kind of wanted to, just explore and see what we thought and if we liked it or whatever, and then we decided, if we like it, we'll do the Pagan Challenge next year. So I'm doing mine for A, and A is for Athame. This is mine. Surprisingly, I've actually had this longer than I've been practicing. Got this in when I was 19 or 20, somewhere in there. I think 19, definitely 19. We went on a trip to Tennessee, me and a friend, and while we were there, we went to this knife and weapon store and all this other. It was kind of like actually very eclectic. It had weapons, but I think it had like pipes and things like that. So while we were there, I see this, and for some reason it's calling to me. And you guys don't know this about me, but I actually have a unusual phobia for knives and blades. For some, I mean, basically when I was 11 years old, this guy came up to me and my dad and had us at knife point. So I've been scared of them for a really long time. I wouldn't say it necessarily started there, but that definitely made it much worse. I used to couldn't cut my own food. I really didn't like even butter knives or anything like that. And I was trying to conquer that fear probably starting around that time, and this was just calling to me, and I was like, I don't know why. I mean, I have no reason to carry one or anything like that. I mean, at the time, like I said, I was not practicing, so there was no reason other than some connection that the two of us had. And so for a while, for years, it just sat on my desk, like as decorative. And I would take it out of its sheath, because this is a sheath. For a while, like it really didn't hold a purpose to me. And for those of you who don't know, if you're like new to paganism or whatever, Athames are used to draw a circle before you begin a spell. I think you can use a wand pretty much the same if you're not comfortable. It's sort of a symbol of protection, of course, because it is a blade, so it cuts away negativity. It's very much about the symbolism. That's the word, is symbolism. You guys are gonna learn that I make up my own words. Ronnie and Firechild make fun of me all the time. So anyway, the symbolism is that you're cutting out negativity and you're drawing a protective space. So it's good to have for that. Like I said, you can use the wand similarly, or for the same thing, or for other things. And I've also seen, and Ronnie might talk about this a little bit in his, if he decides to do Athame. I don't know if he will. But he has an Athame too. And when we first moved into our home, we sensed a negative energy. And we talked to him about it, and he said, would you be okay if I went through and did sort of this banishment ritual? And he brought his Athame in and basically consecrated the space with the Athame, and banished the evil entity out of the house. So I use mine, but it's not, I will say that I feel like this is a special item that I don't use for every single spell. I don't use it in every single ritual. I use it when I feel like I'm supposed to. So I don't use it for every single ritual. There is a very special connection between me and this particular Athame. I mean, after all, like, I wasn't even a practicing witch. I didn't even know anything really about paganism or witchcraft, anything like that, other than, you know, what the church said, which was, it's evil, you know, which is not very, you know, it's a very warped sense of things. And so when I got it, there was no purpose for it. Well, there was a purpose for it. Let me rephrase that. I didn't know what the purpose was. I just knew I was supposed to have it. And I think items, magical items, just call to you like that sometimes. You don't know what it's for yet, but it has its purpose. Okay, so you guys, I will see you in the next one, and blessed be.